Welcome back to Georgia Cop RV. I am at Vogel State Park up here at Blairsville, Georgia, and a little cool. It's been in the low 50s, 48, 49 most of the morning, but it warms up during the afternoon. And this is a beautiful place. We're gonna do a campground walkthrough and review and go see some waterfalls and things like that. So you just stay tuned and we'll get started with a review here after a while. Okay, we're here at the John B. Durden Civilian Conservation Corps Museum. Go in and just do a small walk through this. It doesn't seem like it's got somebody stationed here all the time. You just kind of walk in, do your own thing. Alright, well that's John B. Durden Civilian Corpse Museum. That's Mr. Durden right there. I feel like looking at a little history. Just walk in there and take a gander around and read about all the articles and read all the stuff like that they got going on. I don't know if you can see right there in front of me where my finger's pointed, but that is construction, I believe, of the new visitor center and stuff like that. And I overheard them say it'll be April of next year before it's completed. Alright, well, we're gonna get back and I'm gonna get on this bike and ride around, and then we'll look in the campground and see what's going on. Don't go nowhere, stay tuned. Alright, I've made it down here to the visitor center. And also, when I turn the camera around, you'll see the new construction. It's just right there in front of us. Looks like it's going to be a lot bigger and nicer. I don't know what all it's going to be, but April of next year is when it will be done. This is a real pretty campground, minus all the construction that's going on right now. Has a putt-putt course. Of course, you can go in the visitor center and I guess rent the clubs and all. Some small cabins. There's plenty of cabins. And pavilions where you can picnic. Beautiful stream, hear the sound of water. A lot of noise going on. They cutting grass, keeping it up. And there's some more pavilions right there where you can be right there at the lake. I'm sure once they get all this construction done, it'll be back to its quiet, relaxing campground. Right now we're behind the visitor center. It's right there. And as you can see, more cabins, plenty of them. But also there is a fitness center, outdoor fitness center. And very nice playground for the kids. And on up here is the entrance into where the campsites are. And we're gonna head up there next. Alright, we're at the entrance of the actual where the campsites are for the campers, and there's, you can see, that's where we were just at, where the playground was and the fitness place and all the cabins. And you can see right here the Byron Reese Trail, Bear Hair Gap Trail, and Coosa Backcountry Trail that you can take. And they give you doggy bags. And right there is the dump station and the exit, because this is a one-way street right here we're on, and then you exit right there. Coming up on another playground. All of that area right there was grass. And they just put crush and run on it this morning. I don't know what the point was, but they did. But again, nice playground for the kids. And we'll pick back up here. You can see the creek that runs through. Very shady. Big rig friendly. And my site, as far as left or right, was level. And I had to raise up the front a pretty good bit because I've got an incline, but that's Campground host. Vending machines, laundry, shower. And these here are like sites 3, 4, and 5 there at the beginning. And the right that you take up here, 17 through 32. And site number 32 is definitely secluded. You want privacy, you want site number 32. And I will show you that as soon as we get up there. Starts off with 17 right here in front of us. You can see how shady it is. There's trees everywhere. Very beautiful park. I'm going to show you this one because there's site. I think it's 23, 24, 25, and 26. All there in like a circle. So if you got a big group coming camping with you, that would be the place to be. You have your, looks like your own little campground. Alright, I mentioned site number 32 earlier. And this, up at the top of this hill, in this cul-de-sac, you can see how far away you are from anybody. You're up here by yourself. Looks like that's about a, I don't know, 20 foot, 24 foot truck and a car that can fit in there. You're right here with the woods all around you. I don't know if that's a part of a trail, it looks like it, or it's maintenance, but it doesn't say that you can't go up it, so trail up into the woods. Ah, there's a stop. You can walk it. It is a walking trail, it ain't maintenance. Just no vehicles, bikes, or anything like that. Again, there's number 32. And it's the most secluded so far that I have seen. Alright, I've headed back down from where I started. And I'm going to show you in Site 18. Because this is a decline down into 18. Just so you'll know. I mean, you can get a good sized camper down in here and a vehicle, but just be aware that it is down a hill. You have to back the thing down the hill. So, and there's 19 right next to it. Just wanted to show y'all that because that looked kind of different than something you might want to know. Where we started, that's where we just came from. 17 and 32. Now campsites 6 through 16, campsites 33 through 90, tents and pioneer camp. Here to my left is your lower number 6 and 7. And don't do what I did when I came in. My site is number 11. Well, I was looking at exit going that way and thinking 8 through 15 where mine would be is that way. And that's not the case. The top arrow is exits at campsites 8 through 15, and the bottom arrow is 33 through 90 to your right. So don't be a dunce like I did and go. Mine's there's your exit right there. Dump station where we were at earlier is right down the hill there. But this is 33 through 90, and up this hill right here is tent camps, sites, and like that. And there's also a bathhouse with a little vending machine right in front of you here. There's a vending machine up there also. And here's part of the creek again, Wolf Creek. And they also have a time capsule that they will open on July 4th, 2050. As you get on up in here, you'll see campsites 42 through 65 straight ahead, pioneer campsites, and then campsite 66 through 90 is to your left. And that sign to your left says it's narrow tent, van, and pop-up camping only beyond that point. We'll come back through and see that in just a minute. You see there's a bathhouse up on this end where the high numbers are also. Up here at the bathhouse, I was finna brag on them having a snack machine, but that one slapped empty. And I'm gonna step in here and see if the bathroom's empty. If it is, we'll see how clean it is. Seemed pretty clean to me. And one shower in there. Of course, you want to read a book, they got the little free library. Dumpsters. And then one way up this hill where Site 52 began. I see Site 56 is empty. And it's backs up right to the creek. Now this is a nice site. So if you want to hear the rolling water of the creek while you're camping, this upper end is the way to go. Because Site 56 backs right up to it. And let's see, 57. And 55 are good sites as far as backing up to the creek, I believe. And 59, it starts to be a drive-through. So I mean, you can still go to the creek. You just have to put your tent up like that fella did, up closer to the creek there. That's like anything up here, I believe, on this upper end. On the right side, you can definitely get closer to the creek with a chair. Alright, we're at the upper end. And there's Pioneer Camping up on this end. Little bridge that'll take you to that area. This Pioneer parking maximum about 5 vehicles if you're doing the pioneer camping right here. And this site here on this upper end is kind of secluded like the site number 32. It's site number 65. As you can see, it's farther away. And then you got this big pull through to your left, which puts you right there on the creek also. So that would be a nice creekside site. And it is site number 64. And we're gonna walk back down and go to where the sign said that it was for pop-ups, tents, and vans only. Alright, we're back down the hill and we're gonna run up into the tent, van, and pop-up camping only. This is gonna be higher numbers on up into the 90s. It's kind of narrow, so this is a one-way. You'll come out up there where we just left from, basically where the top high 50s and 60 numbers are. That's where you'll come out at. Alright, we start off with site number 66. And you can see why it says vans, pop-ups, and tents only. They are kind of short, but very well maintained. Steps up to the top tier of this. Even got a pull through. Number 69. There's a pull through for the small area of the campground. And that's a narrow site, but it looks like it could take a good sized camper. Number 68. But they say tents, vans, pop-ups. That's it. This is site number 70. Earlier they had a big tent here. And then they had a canopy tent here also. But this is a long site. I don't know why they limit it. Heck, it's longer than mine is. Now we're gonna go up to the top tier and we'll come out where we were before in the high 50 numbers. Alright, the top tier starts with number 71. '72. That looks to be like a little 16-foot clipper there. And I haven't seen any, but I do see the sign for the first time. It says, "Beware of bear," here on the bathhouse. So, make note of bear. Now something I just noticed, I ain't really paid a lot of attention, but this site number 84, you'll see you got a camper, your picnic table, and then right there is a looks like a place you put a tent. Got a little walkway down to it. And I'm noticing 85 is the same way. Right up there is where you would put a tent. Got steps walking up to it. And the same thing for 86. Just beyond that fence is a tent place. Of course, if you look here at 87, where this lady is, the tents are up there. A lot of these upper numbers have these tent camper sites. So here we are at the very end, number 90. And right there where you see that vehicle is the exit. They're gonna take a right because it's a one-way. I just noticed on my way back there is a gray water disposal, so there's probably a few of them scattered out through here. And we're right back to where we started when we went to the tent and the pop-up and the van sites, which was right here to your right. And we're headed back down to actually see my campsite. And that will be the end of the campground tour. Alright, we're back here at the 8 through 15. And it looks like there's a tent site or something down in that hole. Right in front of us is my campsite. Eight, 9, 10, and myself, which is number 11. just kind of walk right in front of it. It's not huge, but you got a flat spot here if you want to move your pool vehicle to the back of your camper. Because right here it's definitely a little incline. As you can see, picnic table, grill, fire station. And you can hear some water if you sit outside at number 11, 13, and 12. And you're also right here at the playground when I first started walking up into the campsites. So you can hear the water. And the dump station is right there. Well, again, thank you for tuning in to Georgia Cop RVing and following me through Vogel State Park. Again, it's a very pretty park, shaded. Oh, and I have hit over 100 subscribers, something I thought I would never do. I appreciate everyone that has subscribed and followed me, and I hope you continue. Continue to like and subscribe and share the videos so other people can see the parks and things like that. Again, thank you so much for getting me over 100 subscribers, and stay tuned for some more videos while I'm here, because I'm going to do some waterfall trails and things like that. I'm also going back to Dahlonega, which I'm probably not going to film Dahlonega, but I am going there to watch a play at the Holly Theater. It's going to be Bonnie and Clyde. I'm going to do that here in a couple of nights, and then it won't be long, I'll be headed back to Middle Georgia. Thank you again. Like and subscribe and share. Have a good day.